Sean called us here. I'm sure of it.
Oh, that's sick. That was badass. Super badass. You see that? It looks like shit, dude.
Sean gave us a gift.
Thanks.
Let's use it.
Don't you like hate it when people do that shit? So
I hate it when they do it because they only say it because like you've been up for a long time and my hat's up or something like that and you can see my hair. It's just like, man, if someone's been up for a long time, it better tell me it looks like shit.
what the fuck makes you just come and tell my
Oh shit.
Hey, something, you look like shit. Are you okay? You look fucking back at it.
How's everyone doing today? So I'm currently just eating leftover my last meal, my last set of fruit. Just a beef bone soup with lots of vegetables and 1 teaspoon of salt. So good. So good for like really cold days. I'm watching Summit right now. I'm playing 1G. Hi, the real Mulux. I'm good. How are you doing? I'm just eating my dinner. A quick chat before today. It's beef bone soup with a little bit of vegetables and salt and rice noodle. I think I'm I'm liking Destiny 2. Like, I don't know anything about games, but I really like the graphic. How you doing? Have you had dinner yet? Or breakfast? Yeah, I did. So it's just beef bone soup, and then I just put like lots of vegetables in it and like rice noodle, and then just eat it. Literally just 3 steps. I love making soup. Yeah, I don't like having a fuss. Like, I don't like cooking that takes a lot of time or like a lot of steps. Not that I don't like it, I don't have the patience for it, I guess. How are you? I thought everyone's will be sleeping now because it should be like, I don't know, 6 in the morning. Or like 3 in the morning. Fried rice with shaved chuck roast. Wow, that's a lot of step. Wow. Oh, thank you. That's a lot of step. You are very, very patient. I don't have that much patience. I literally just... Ah, you're a chef. No, kappa, right? You are actually a chef. A kitchen management position? What does that mean? Well, hopefully you got it. That'd be nice. You're a home chef. Look, literally, are you serious or not? I really don't know. That's awesome, dude. What do you cook? Like, what's what's flavor, I guess? What's the food that you usually cook? You have to go through like the whole apprenticeship thing. You know how you go from like dishwasher and then you go up to sous chef and then you become the chef. Like the whole ladder thing. Oh, it's so hard for me to just keep on the ketogenic diet because I usually binge on like ice cream every now and then, so I'm like, nah. But usually my body likes a ketogenic diet. You're not a working chef? What does that mean? I'm not in the industry, so I'm asking. You're a home chef? Okay. Because you didn't go through the whole culinary school, is that what it is? And the position that you're applying to means like you're gonna run the kitchen now? I'm just asking just because I'm not familiar with it, that's all. That's awesome, dude. I really hope that it works, that you get the job. So what I did with this one, I have pressure cook it with the to get the bone soup so that the meat all will slide off the bone clean like that. And then I just add whatever I want when I eat it. It's pretty much a staple. I kind of feel like I needed it this week for all the nutrients. You're pretty sure you have it? You're waiting on a callback? I really hope you do then. I can follow it for a few months, but I usually don't follow it to the very latter. Like, it's usually okay, like, if I just can't do it extremely consistently. Actually, it's just not ketogenic diet. It's just because I like vegetables better, so. Hey, but so I prefer to eat like more vegetables, but and I do like junk food as well, so I do eat a lot of junk food. It's not a recipe, it's just like beef bone soup. And just chuck lots and lots of vegetables inside. Yeah, I think in general it's okay. Just the binging is actually not too often. Oh, thank you. I think out of all the beanies that I made, this is the one I'm gonna keep for myself because I stuffed up the cabling here. Used to brunch every night. I find like if you're on a ketogenic diet, meaning that you put like high fat and meat and vegetables, you don't get hungry that often, so you get really full, so you don't really feel like you need to binge on anything because your body is literally not craving for any food. So I think it's a thing. I'm trying to get off this instant coffee that I've been drinking every day with extreme difficulty because I know like the sugar inside the instant coffee is making me gaining visceral fat, so I'm like, oh, this is not good, but I keep drinking it because I'm not eating anything like fatty will make me like flabby. because I'm not really putting on weight, but I'm getting flabby. Do you know what I mean? Like the shape of the body or the shape of the muscles is different. And I know why. And I know the source of it. No, I can talk about it, I know, right? I think this is the only type of meat that I eat, like outside, I don't know, I really like all my meat, like if it's food, not too much seasoned or processed. I realize if I have to eat a lot of processed meat, I'm not really enjoying it that much. You know, like meat pies, like I like it when I'm eating it, but I don't want to eat it too often. I really love how clean the bones are when I eat these. It just strip the meat off. I actually really like the tendon area. You know the marrow? Because I like a couple times ago, bone broth ago, I bought the ones that are were like higher, I think, on the animal. I'm not sure like what's the terminology and stuff, but you can tell like the bone is very strong, and all the meat or the muscles that attach to the bones are kind of clean muscles, clean meat. There are not a lot of tendons, not a lot of fat. It costs a lot more, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna check it out. And I tried it, and I'm like, I don't really like it. Apparently I really like the tendons and the like everything that on the joints. Yeah, it wasn't a joint thing, sorry. So the ones that I like are the ones that like have lots of joints, because when you cook it, it actually looks very different and it tastes different. I didn't realize how it would taste different, but it did. I don't know. I make it primarily because it's easy. I just chuck it inside a pressure cooker and then leave it on for like 90 minutes. And then took it off from the timer and then just have it for the next 2 days. And then like just put inside vegetables, whatever it is that you want with it. It's convenient. Oh yes, that's what I meant. Exactly. That's exactly what I meant. The gelatin where, yeah, I know, right? With bones and skin. Well, maybe not skin, personally. But about 2 years ago, I lost so much weight. And exactly. Exactly. And you know how like when people lose weight too much too fast, you get like extra excess. You get excess skin, and then I realized, and then suddenly out of nowhere, I never ever cooked like bone soup before. Out of nowhere, like the idea popped into my head, you need to cook bone soup for yourself, and I did. And I think the gelatin on the bones when you make bone soup kind of filled all the excess skin, and then now like all the excess skins are literally gone, and then the skin just shrunk into like whatever it needs to cover the area. And I'm like, wow, this is neat. You don't need to have a Botox injection. Because you are literally injecting fat into your system, like pure fat. And I realized if you cook it right, you don't have to add anything into it. It's just already delicious by itself. And I'm like, sweet. So you use coconut oil to cook. I can't eat coconut oil just because it turns into ethanol in my body, and then it didn't like it. So do you use like animal fat? I use a lot of butter because I think my body actually agree with butter a lot more. Because I realize when I use vegetable oil, the back of my neck becomes extremely stiff and I can't do that. So I'm like, okay, I should not cook with vegetable oil anymore. No, it's not made of keto. It's like the keto. No, I think it burns the fat, and then the fat makes it into ketone, and then the ketone is fed into the brain. Actually, you're right. It's actually feeding on ketone. The glucose that is made from the ketone that was broke down by the fat. I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, what you're saying, I'm pretty sure you're saying the same thing. Have you tried a bulletproof coffee? You know when they put like a little bit of fat into coffee? I was actually off coffee for a good 2 years, and then I got back on it. So I like the fact that it looks like this with the connective tissues with this particular type of bones. The one that I bought a few weeks ago was extremely clean. Like you can see it's really clean. And I'm like, hey, Because I thought, oh, maybe it's better because it was more expensive. And then I'm like, no, I want the cheap one. The cheap one tastes better. And it makes more gelatin. Which is the reason why I eat bone soup anyway. Cacao powder into your coffee. Does it taste any different? Isn't it? Then it becomes mocha, right? Cacao and coffee turns into mocha, isn't it? Or am I wrong? Or does it? I don't know.